Fuzzy. I've been affiliated with Sanah's Caterers Limited, which is the official name of the business, for approximately 10 years now officially, but I've been working with them for a young age as well. I've been sort of foreshadowing their work, helping them out, and just sort of being present there in the business. It's based around Indian food, so our primary operation is on the market stall in Lancaster. We've been on the Lancaster Charter Market since 2003 now, and over the years we've opened different ventures as the business has built and developed. We've opened a cookery school which is still in operation for people who want to learn Indian cooking and catering. We've also opened a delivery service which has been on and off, it's been off during quieter periods and on during the busier periods, sort of in the winter time. And since day one we've also been doing outdoor catering, so for weddings, parties, birthdays and any other occasion we cater for that as well. My dad was a chef for 15 years, and my mother, obviously she was born in India, she moved into the UK, into Lancaster in 1996, and her experience growing up with her family in India, being around traditional food there, she had the experience of cooking there, alongside my dad, his experience in an Indian restaurant as well, doing chefing there. They culminated both their experiences together into one and made it what it is today through their knowledge of food. What I think is unique about our business, sort of the primary operation, which is the market stall, is that we sell street food. Now, street food in recent years, anyway, in the last 3 or 4 years, with the rise of social media and platforms like that, has become very popular. It's aesthetic to picture, to look at, and not only that, but people who are busy working or they don't have the time or the money to stop at a cafe or a restaurant, they can get very similar quality food on the market stall. A lot of people have the impression that street food is cheaper because the quality is a lot less, but sometimes that's true, but in our instance it's not, and the quality of food we do is very, very high quality. You'll get the same sort of food you'd get in an Indian restaurant or anywhere else. It's the exact same quality food, if not better in some cases, but for a fraction of the price you'd pay in a restaurant. I guess that's the selling point about it, and the whole nature of a market where there's conversation, there's hustle and bustle, it's a busy place. I think that's attractive for a lot of people, especially tourists that come into Lancaster. I guess experience is a lot to do with overcoming obstacles and surprises in the business, which do happen even now, even after almost 20 years of it being in operation. There's a lot of issues that come about with suppliers. Very rarely we get issues with customers because we try and provide the best service possible, and we ensure that our products are to the highest standard. But often we get supplier problems. Often, I guess the weather's a huge problem as well. A lovely summer this year in Lancaster, but generally throughout the year it's quite rainy, a little bit dull. Not as many people come into the town centre at the time, and so we come around that by sort of talking to people, I guess. A lot of the time there's very little footfall in the town centre, so even to this day, despite the business being very well established, we're constantly talking to people. We constantly offer free samples to lure them in, because once they've tasted the food they're more inclined to buy it. Sort of 50% of the time they will have a look and they'll buy something. I guess it's just coming around obstacles like that through experience and primarily talking to people and constantly advertising, constantly promoting verbally through word of mouth. I would say hard work, 100%. There's a lot of other factors as well. I think what's made this business successful is my parents' hard work and the whole team that's operating, the staff in the kitchens. It's a 24-hour operation almost, sort of. If we're doing the markets one day, for example, like we're out on a Saturday morning, for example, trading from about 9:30 till about 5 o'clock. Now, the effort that goes behind making that food, the preparation for that, setting up the market stall and so forth, it's a very, very time-consuming process. And the food, for example, that we'd sell on a Saturday, it would take a whole day and a half to prepare. So from Thursday, sort of mid-afternoon, all the way to Friday, end of the working day, there'd be staff in the kitchens preparing that. And the management, which is my parents, they'd have to oversee all of that, as well as looking after the market and trading side of things. So I'd say hard work is the key to any business, and I'd say that any new enterprise looking to open, the key to being successful in the long run is sticking it out and being consistent and perseverance, I guess. Because like I said, when the business first established itself, there were some very, very tough times financially, but my parents, they stuck it out. They persevered through all the tough times in the early years, and that's what led to it being a successful establishment. Like I previously said about hard work, I guess that's the overriding factor again, that she's instilled in me over the years. And to never give up, really. And another thing I'd say as well is to be the best that you can be in your business. If you're running a business or anything you do in life, whether it's a job, whether you're a decorator or whether you're an office worker, anything you do, whatever you do, put your utmost effort into it, give your 100%. So be the best you can be. There should be no shortcomings anywhere. If you can do something the best you can do and you've got the financial and physical capability to do it, go out there and do it. For instance, just this summer, sort of in the recent month and a half or so when the weather's been really nice, we don't really sell cold drinks normally, but she's too busy to go out and buy them. But she's told me that, look, people that stop by and buy food, they'll want cold drinks with their food because it's very hot. People struggle to walk around all day, they need to be hydrated. So I went out and I've bought several drinks, cold water and so forth, and I bought a little electric fridge as well to keep them cold outside, because people don't want to buy hot water or warm drinks. It's not really beneficial in any way. So to come around that, we invested in a fridge, electric fridge, a little one we can keep on the market and keep the drinks cold as well. Just little things like that, being the best you can be within your own business, so that excellence within your business is expounded to your customers as well, who are going to be satisfied and going to come back as well. Planning is very important. Make sure you've thought about what you want to do, where you want to be in the next 5 years, and what it's going to take to actually make that business successful. Whether that's finance, which is probably the biggest aspect of starting up a business. Be very, very careful about your finances, because if you don't consider the finances exceptionally well and you've let a few loopholes in your financial planning, then it can be very difficult later on. But what I would say, that even if you aren't successful the first time, which many businesses today, successful businesses, haven't been, I'd say try again. Absolutely 100% try again. And I think there's nothing more rewarding, no job that's more rewarding than being self-employed and seeing the rewards that your establishment or your business reaps in the long run.